الرحمن الرحيم والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم. Brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today we'll be live as we used to do, and we will just explain for you some information about our courses. We will introduce to you our courses, and then we will start for our daily Tajweed lesson, inshallah. So we will start with introducing ourselves, who in Nafa', who people established in Nafa' and our courses, and then we will move to our Tajweed courses, inshallah. So Nafa' is a big organization that has more than group, and we all interested about the education. And our slogan is as education benefits all. As I told you that we have many groups under Nafa''s Nafa' group. I'm really sorry. There's some lagging here. Yes. Okay. So as you can see that we have a Nafa' education project, a Nafa' OA level, a Nafa' Islamic Academy, and today we are going to speak about the Nafa' Islamic Academy. People who established the Nafa' and the Nafa' Islamic Academy here with us, along with us, Sheikh Muhammad. He is the head teacher and the supervisor of Islamic Nafa' Islamic Academy. Brother Tariq Mahmoud, Brother Ishraq Ansari, Brother Said Wajahat, Brother Muhammad Faisal, and they are all graduated from the most highest universities all over the world that with a high experience that allow us to establish a Nafa' and the Nafa' Islamic Academy. For example, here we have Sheikh Muhammad. He studied in Al-Azhar Sharif. Sheikh Muhammad, he's been studied in Al-Azhar Sharif. He studied in Al-Azhar Sharif for 17 years. And also he has been teaching in Al-Azhar Sharif for 32 years. He was honored during his study by Grand Imam Sheikh Al-Azhar 2 times for getting the first prize in Quran competition and for being one of the top 10 at Al-Azhar certificate secondary education. And he was a representative of Al-Azhar to many countries like Australia and many countries for imamat and preaching. He, mashallah, memorized the Holy Quran with Tajweed at the age of 10 years old. He has studied the 10 Qura'at and 20 narration, and he already holding many ijazah in Quran, for example, Hafs an Asim, Warsh and Nafa'. He also got his Bachelor of Islamic and Arabic Studies with General Grade Excellent from the Open American University in Egypt. He got Master degree in Usul al-Din from the same university. He started his blessed journey with the Book of Allah, the Noble Quran, through a Nafa' Academy, developing our courses based upon the Book of Nur al-Bayan, which teaching you how to recite Holy Quran easily and smoothly in the fast and easiest and most fun way with a lot of courses. So we'll start to introduce to you our programs. Here we have Quran programs, we have Arabic programs, and also we have Islamic studies courses. So for people who are going to start from the scratch, for people who are going to be fresh joiner, they can start from the level 1. Level 1 is about how to read Quran, and that will take you approximately 40 hours. After finishing the first level, you can start with the second level, and that will help you to learn Tajweed and recitation. And these courses also are the same as our Sheikh explaining for you on daily basis on our live sessions. So you can use the benefits of listening to our live sessions, and also you can join our courses to learn more about fast track learning Tajweed, and that will take you approximately 30 hours, Tajweed and recitation, and that will take you approximately 100 hours. So after finishing the first and second level, you can move to the third level. It's about Hafz program or memorization. This course for people who are already mastering Tajweed and want to memorize Quran, and that a big blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and it needs a lot of efforts and a lot of time. That's why it needs a 400 hours to be Quran Hafiz. After finishing Quran memorization or being perfect in recitation, you can have one of those 2 ijazah. So if you are Quran Hafiz and you're mastering Quran Tajweed, you can take your ijazah, the highest certification in Hafz, and that will take you approximately 45 hours. If you still not, if you are not still not being Quran Hafiz, you can start with the ijazah in recitation, but you have to be perfect, and you have to master Tajweed recitation, Tajweed and recitation rules, and that will take you approximately 35 hours. So that's all about Quran levels. First level is about how to read Quran. Second level is about recitation and Tajweed. Third level, Quran Hafiz, for people who want to be a Quran Hafiz and memorize Quran. The fourth level is the high certificate is Ijaza in Quran, and that we have two programs, Ijaza Hifz and Ijaza in recitation. So let's move to our Arabic programs. We have here some Arabic programs, and we designed some courses also to suit different levels and different criteria. Our courses and levels, some of them can take you approximately 150 hours. For example, Medina Arabic course that will take you approximately 150 hours. Others can take you 300 hours up to 400 hours according to your level in Arabic language. But I just want to notice that you are going to learn classical Arabic, اللغة العربية الفصحى. And after finishing the Arabic levels, you will be able to read, write, speak classical Arabic along with grammar, inshallah ta'ala. So we have done with the levels. Let's introduce to you our Quran courses. We have here a lot of Quran courses. You can just visit our website, iacademy.annafa.com, to see more about our Quran, Arabic, and Islamic studies courses. And we will give you a little brief about Quran, Arabic, and Islamic studies also courses. So we have here Quran Hifz for kids, Quran for Hifz for adults, Quran for kids full track, Quran for others full track, Juz Amma, Nur al-Bayan, Nurani Qaida, fast track to learn Tajweed, Tajweed and recitation for kids, Tajweed and recitation for adults, and many courses that you can see. We have these courses designed to meet different criteria, different levels, and different ages. For example, that you can see that we have courses for kids, courses for adults, we have specific courses for Tajweed, we have specific courses for Hifz and memorization, and we have also the full track for people who want to start from the beginning till the end. That's about the full track. And other courses like Surat Al Alaq and others courses, you can just, as I mentioned, go to our website and read more about our courses. Let's move to our Arabic courses. And these courses are designed to meet also different levels and different criteria and also ages. Like you can see, there's a Medina Arabic course, Kallimni Arabi for conversation. That's for different levels for people who want to speak Arabic and you want to practice their conversation. Classical Arabic for adults, Arabic for kids full track, Arabic for adults, Al-Kitab al-Asasi, Al-Nahw al-Wadih. And also you can see that there's some courses designed for adults, other designs for kids. Here we have our last category of our courses, Islamic studies. Why we have Islamic studies? Islamic studies is very important for us just to help us to interact with the daily life, with the daily events, to learn how to deal with our family members, how to deal with our friends, how to deal with our colleagues and workmates, according to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala instructions and also Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam sunnah. Also, we have some courses that will help you to know and learn more about your history, our Islamic history, our religion history, stories of Sahaba. Like here, can you see the stories of Sahaba for teens? That a course designed for teens to help our teens and teenagers to know the history of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam companions, to know the history of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala messengers, like Qasasun Nabiyyin for kids. That's the story of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala messengers and prophets, and that's designed for kids. The happiest women, that's for women's and for and we have also hadith of Imam An-Nawawi, 40 hadith of Imam An-Nawawi. That's Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam instructions and hadith that will help us to deal with the daily cases, with how to interact with friends and families, how to be motivated from the stories of Sahaba and friends of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and also to know the history of messengers and prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So that's a little and fast introduction about our courses, our programs. Here, our contact numbers. If you would like to contact us, you can just call us to this number. You can just check here, +1 888 210 0252, or email us at quran@alnafa.com, quran@alnafa.com, or you can send us a WhatsApp message at this number +2010 16192128. We will be happy to receive your questions, to answer all your questions and guide you to start from the level that you need, inshallah. Now we will move for the lessons and Tajweed lessons for our Sheikh Muhammad. He will start his Tajweed lesson for today. May Allah make it easy for you and beneficial for you, inshallah. Jazakallah, Sheikh Muhammad. You can start. Thank you so much.
Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah, Sayyidina Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Brothers and sisters in Islam, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome again at An-Nafi Islamic Academy in our live session, asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to make it helpful, beneficial to you in your blessed journey in Quran, in the book of Allah, the words of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. As we used to do in these live sessions, we try to do our best to help you to recite the Quran properly with perfect Tajweed rule. We try to help you to be hafiz for the Quran. If you are hafiz and you want to get ijazah, also we are ready at An-Nafi Islamic Academy to help you. If you want to start your Arabic language from scratch, to learn how to read Arabic language, so also we are ready, or the Islamic study as Brother Ahmed showed you in the introduction that he offered for you. Okay, inshallah Rabbil Alameen, today our lesson for Tajweed is very easy. It's related to how to start, how to stop, when should you do this. Brother and sister, there is something in reciting the Quran which is called al-waqf wal-ibtida. Al-waqf, stopping, al-ibtida, starting. So, stopping and starting in Quran is a sign that we should learn about. Why? Because the Quran gives us a message. When you recite, when you read a portion of any ayah, each portion of the ayah gives us a message, gives us a meaning, a complete meaning. So the scholars of Tajweed put some signs in the Quran that can help us when should we stop. Because this stopping depends on the meaning. Because there is a position in Quran that you aren't allowed to stop at. And there are other positions that you have to stop at. So, if you understand the meaning, you can do that already. But if you can't understand, or is it hard for you to think about the meaning, so the scholars put some signs of Quran called stopping signs that help you to stop. Because you know that stopping at the end of the ayah is sunnah. So when you read the ayah from the Quran, for example, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. So this is a complete ayah. So stop. This is sunnah. But there are long ayahs that you can't complete in one breath. You can't do that. Because we have an ayah in Quran which is a complete page in Surat Al Alaq. So you can't do that. So what should we do? So you have to stop because of the breath. So if you do this, there are signs of stopping that can help you. So now I'll show you the most important signs that you should stick to when you recite the Quran. So which is called signs of stopping. Okay. So these are the signs that may help you during your recitation for the Quran. The first sign is this meme, as you see, meme. I'd like you to differentiate in Quran between the shape of this meme and the other meme, which is like this. You will see this meme, as you see, but this meme, you will see it on top of noon, or you can see it also with fatha or kasra or dhamma. Now I talk about this meme, which is a sign of stopping. This meme, what does it mean? It means waqf lazim, compulsory stop. You have to stop. So the reciter, the reader of the Quran has to stop. Continuation is prohibited. This is very important. So when you see this meme in the Quran, this means this is waqfun lazim, compulsory stop. You have to stop. Because if you continue, the meaning will become wrong. You will change the meaning of the Quran. Let me give you an example. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in Surat Al An'am says, إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون. You will see that there is a meme on this word يسمعون. This means that إنما يستجيب, those who will respond to Allah's commands, those who hear, who listen. So those are the ones who will respond to Allah's command. So إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون. The word after is والموتى. You start then والموتى يبعثهم الله. Al-Mawta means the dead people. Allah will resurrect them. Will resurrect them, will make them come back again to life. So if you continue and join the ayah and say إنما يستجيب الذين يسمعون والموتى, this means that those who listen and the dead will respond to Allah's command. No, and this is wrong, because the dead can't listen, can't respond, because he went to on the day of judgment and there is no action or deeds on that day. This is an example. So in general, when you see this meme, this means that you have to stop. It's a compulsory stop. Okay. When you see this qaf, lam, ya, which we call qili, this means that you can continue, but it's preferable to stop. So the preference is to stop. This means that you can continue. When you read, you can continue. Okay? But it's desirable to stop. This one, which is Sad, Lam, Ya, which we call Sili, you can stop, but it's preferable to continue. So the preference is to continue. This Jim means that the reciter of the Quran has the choice to either stop or continue. So he has two options. If he stops, that's okay. If he continues, that's okay. When you see this sign, as you see, this is 3 to dot. This is in the second ayah in Surat Al Baqarah. I'll show it to you now. This means that the reciter can stop at either of the points. So he can stop at the first points or the second one, but he can't stop at both of them. So again, when you see this, means you can stop at any of them, but you can't stop at both of them. When you see this, which is la, this means it's not permissible to stop. So this one, you have to stop. This one, you have to continue. Okay. If you see this scene, which is a sign of sect, which means pause. Okay. This means that the reciter of the Quran, when he sees it, it's obligatory for him to pause, make a pause. Making a pause, which is called the sect, is cutting off the sound without breathing. And this is in Quran in 5 positions in the Quran. One of them in Surat Al Qiyamah, for example, you will read this ayah, وَقِيلَ مَنْ رَاقٍ وَقِيلَ مَنْ رَاقٍ. So you will see above the word the man, the scene, that means that you cut off the sound without breathing, then you continue. And also in Surah Al-Mutaffifin, كَلَّا بَلْ رَانَ كَلَّا بَلْ رَانَ. So كَلَّا بَلْ, then you stop, you make a pause, then you continue. So, but don't take a breath during this. The last thing here is, which is called the sajda or sujood. And we have in Quran 15 positions for that. 15 positions for that. So this sign in Quran, when you see it, this means that there is a sajda, prostration, and which is sunnah. And you will see also with this sign a line like this in Quran. This means that this line shows you why we have to make sajda here. And we have here the names of the surah in Quran for sujood. Okay, so now we studied these signs of stopping. So again, we can say the first one, which is meme. This means that you have to stop. Qili means you can continue, but it's preferable to stop. Sili means that you can stop, but it's preferable to continue. Jim, you have the 2 options to continue or stop. These points means that you can stop at any of them, but you can't stop at both of them. La means that it's not allowed for you to stop. Sin, this means that you do sect, which is making a pause. You cut off the sound without breathing. And as I said, we have 5 positions in Quran, and this is the sign of sujood in Quran. So this is our lesson for today about Tajweed rules. So I can show you some of these signs in Quran. Let me show you in Surah Al-Baqarah, for example, here. You will see in Surah Al-Baqarah. Okay, so as you see, these are the points that I showed you. So you can stop here. You can say, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. What I did is that I stopped here. And you can stop at the second position. You can say, ذَلِكَ الْكِتَابُ لَا رَيْبَ فِيهِ هُدًى لِلْمُتَّقِينَ. So you can do either of these, but you can't stop at both of them. So this is one of the signs. When you look here at this ayah, ayah number 5 in Surah Al-Baqarah, you will see this sign, which is silly, that I said you can stop, but it's desirable to continue. And so on, you will see so many in Quran like this. This is silly. And here also, this is silly again. And you will see here, this is qili. That means that you can continue, but it's preferable to stop. Okay, brother and sister, I think, inshallah, Rabbil Alameen, our lesson today is easy, and we will practice that during our recitation. I suggest today to try to recite from the beginning of Surah Al-Baqarah. Okay, for we don't have much time now, but only we have about 5 minutes. So we can only read these 5 ayahs from Surah Al-Baqarah. So who is ready to start reading? You can raise your hand, please. I say that Muhammad Uzair is raising a hand. Okay. Okay, Muhammad.
Yes, sir, I'm ready.
Yes, go ahead.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Why didn't you stop? Oh, okay, Muhammad, what Muhammad did now is correct also. Because this type of mad is permissible, so Muhammad didn't stop at any of these. Okay, this is allowed also. Yes, so Muhammad didn't stop here. Okay, this is allowed. But you can't stop at both of them. Okay. Can you say this ayah again, Muhammad?
Okay, sir. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب.
لا ريب.
لا ريب
Hmm.
فيه هدى للمتقين.
Yes, Muhammad, come on.
Okay, sir. الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم
Where is the غنة? Where is the غنة? ومما رزقناهم ينفقون.
ومما رزقناهم ينفقون. والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون.
Okay, let me show you something here about today's lesson. When you read such an ayah which perhaps may be long for some people to read it in one breath. So what you should do here is you can stop at any position if you understand the meaning, which is permissible. But when you continue, try to go back and read some few words and join them with the words after. For example, let's say, والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبلك وبالآخرة هم يوقنون. What I did is that I stopped here وبالآخرة, then because of the breath, then I go back again and they said وبالآخرة هم يوقنون. Okay, go ahead Muhammad. أولئك
على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
Okay, Muhammad, Jazakallah khairan. Okay, we have 2 minutes or 3 minutes for only one to recite these ayahs. If someone wants to read this, does anyone?
Sir, can I read?
Kunira, okay.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ألف لام ميم. ذلك
Kunira. We have to stretch this for 6 beats. We say Alif Lam Mim. So we stretch Lam 6 times, Mim 6 times, and when I say Lam Mim, so there is a Ghunna here for merging 2 memes together. Say it again, please.
ألف لام.
Don't say Alif. Don't shake the letter. ألف لام. ألف لام.
ألف لام ميم. ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين. الذين يؤمنون الذين يؤمنون بالغيب ويقيمون الصلاة ومما رزقناهم ينفقون والذين يؤمنون بما أنزل إليك وما أنزل من قبل وبالآخرة هم يوقنون أولئك على هدى من ربهم وأولئك هم المفلحون.
Okay. جزاكم الله خيرا. May Allah bless you all and make this live session beneficial for you all. So this is the end of our session for today. The time is up. جزاكم الله خيرا. إن شاء الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Allah Hafiz, sir.